tuning in. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We hope your experience with us is fruitful. While we are loading your experience, please do us a quick favor and hit that like button from whichever platform you're watching or listening on. And we do hope you consider hitting that subscribe or follow button so you can check out more of our amazing content. All right, let's start the show.
What is going on, Mavericks? We are back with another episode of The Unusual Mavericks. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to all of the Mavericks who is in the building. I see Keats Reynolds in the building. Serena Wilcox. Yes, thank you guys so much for coming on in. Make sure you guys do me a quick favor and hit that like button, share, and subscribe. We are back. We took a week off, Dominic, but we are back.
We did a much needed week off. So
yes, indeed. How are you, sir? How are you?
I am doing fine. Still getting set up in my new pad.
Yes.
So,
all
it's
right.
all
Come
cool.
on. Moving on up.
That's
to
right.
the east side. All right, y'all. Do me a quick favor and make sure you hit that like button. Like I said, you can also, if you have not done so, if you feel so inclined on tonight, you can go ahead and bless us with a good old Cash App. You can hit me up at Kwame C86 or Dominic at Dominic L Pruitt, and that's Pruitt with 2 T's. Praise Jesus. Yes. All right. Everybody doing good? You guys doing all right? All right there. Shout out if you hear me well. Making sure that the monitors are all good and the sounds are all good to go. But I think it's time for today, guys, we're going to be talking about a much anticipated person. I didn't know that she did half of the stuff when I was reading up on her. We're going to be talking about Kimberly Brooks. But before we do, you guys know that, yes, we can hear. Thank you, Serena. Appreciate you. Before we get into all of that, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we get into the Maverick alerts. All right, y'all. It's time for the Maverick alert. First up, Dave Bautista. I don't have my where's my notes? I thought I had it. Oh, Lord Jesus. Did I drop it? I think I dropped it. Hold on 1 second. I think I deleted it. My apologies, y'all.
Cool.
Do you have it up, Dominic?
Of course I do. I come prepared, everyone.
Go ahead and tell us about Dave Bautista. What's going on with him real quick?
Are you pulling it up?
Yeah, I'll pull it up. But if you could start off with Dave Bautista and I'll get on.
Sure. So the streets are talking. Again, the streets are talking. Dave Bautista is joining, or is he? Is he or is he not joining James Gunn's DC universe? Back a few months ago, we heard that he had auditioned allegedly for the role of Brainiac. But so far, that has not been confirmed. Yes, Keats, the shade is real. And I'm going to keep it real, too. It's going to be very cloudy today.
Yes.
And so people are really wondering and very curious if he is going to join the DC universe. It has been confirmed that Dave Bautista's time as a Drax, playing Drax within the MCU, is over. He is done. He has officially declared that he will not be returning as Drax. So does it mean that he is going to DC? We don't know. But he has given hints that he is going back into the comic book world of characters.
Well, I don't, as long as he plays a superhero or in the superhero world, I don't mind it because I think he's a great actor as far as action movies are gonna. Cupcake said, "Ooh, he fine, Cupcake." She said, "Ooh, he fine." I mean,
Right?
hey y'all. Dave Bautista
That's
is a very
hilarious.
good man.
Yeah, so let's talk about that real fast. because I have a little bit more on him. Of course, his
Okay.
mother is of Greek descent and his father is
Oh.
Filipino.
Oh wow.
So he is quite a mix. That's why I put him in here, is because obviously we talk about a lot of minorities, and I
Mhm.
figured, we're not going to discriminate against this very handsome gentleman. Of course, the wrestler turned actor's first major role was Drax the Destroyer. That was a
Mhm.
huge jump from the WWE, if you
Yeah.
really think about it. And so, does he want to return? No, I'm sure he doesn't. There also are rumors that he will be starring within the James Bond franchise. There's just talk of that.
Huh.
Not as
I
James
could
Bond,
see him as James
obviously, but
Bond. Oh.
not as James Bond, a villain, probably.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
could see him, but I could see him in that universe for sure.
absolutely. He
Yeah.
would play a great bad guy, I think, within that.
Mhm. Mhm.
And
Mhm.
so, yeah. So, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, as long as he's in the realm of superhero world, I'm totally cool with it. I don't. I was saddened to hear that he was going to leave Marvel and the
Yeah, he's
MCU,
officially
but
left.
yeah, he's officially left. But at the same time, if he's in talks with DC, then I'm totally fine with him coming over. And I'm not surprised because a lot of the Guardians of the Galaxy cast was coming over to DC anyway. So it's still nice to be able to have that in the specs. And I think moving
Yeah,
from both franchises, I think that would further bring the audiences closer. In my opinion, I think that they would be able to I don't know. I just think that they would be able to bring the audiences closer in some way, shape, or form because we have such a love for Drax, in the Marvel world, and so seeing him do something different, even it being Brainiac, which would be super dope. But any type of position in I would love to see him uh play, just to have a lead in the show, or in the DCU. So
yeah. We
whatever
never
that would
know.
be. Yeah, we never know. So we'll see. The sky's the limit with him. So
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. To him and Momoa did a show called C,
mhm. Yeah.
and this will reunite them if he joins James Gunn, which he probably will.
Mhm.
Him and Gunn are really cool, really tight, and he talked about he really praised Dave Bautista. So he's coming over. They're being real quiet about it, but I bet you he's coming over.
For sure he is. And I mean, I'm not going to. I mean, the same thing happened. One of the things that I like about, with the exception of Jason Momoa, because he does make things. He spoils things sometimes, but he's a big kid, so whatever.
Right.
But just leave him on the screen for the rest of the.
We're gonna talk about his wife in a
Right, his
couple of
wife,
weeks.
Cupcake, his wife, and
We're gonna talk about her.
how's your husband doing, Cupcake? Ooh, Simeon, that's a good idea. Bane would be really dope. Hey, Simeon, by the way, how you
Bane.
doing?
He would fit Bane
He would be
very
a
well.
dope Bane.
Yeah,
I didn't even think about
I
that,
didn't.
Simeon.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't either. That'll be cool.
Hmm.
We'll see what he does.
Yeah, that would be really, 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 really dope. But yeah, all right. Well, let's see. I'll send you a picture of him, Cupcake. Hopefully, that'll be.
Oh, Cupcake, go to his Instagram. He's got bikinis galore everywhere.
Okay. All right.
Swimsuits. It's a lot.
Okay. My husband is fantastic, and Bautista is fine denim. All right, it's time for a cold shower. Dr. Holt, get a cold shower to Cupcake Stats. Thanks so much. All right, y'all. Let's get into the next subject of Mr. Terrific. I cannot wait to talk about this. This was okay. So you guys remember we talked about Mr. Terrific before many shows ago. We all actually we mentioned him a lot because he is a fan favorite within the Blur community. He is, in my personal opinion, and I'm sure I can speak for Dominic as well, the smartest person within the DC world, in our personal opinion. But be right back.
He's in the top 3.
Sit down, Cupcake. She said going to look. Oh, man. She had the Instagram. You can go. You see it after the show.
Have
But,
fun, girl.
Ever since DCU co-CEO James Gunn announced Eddie Gathegi, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing his last name, with being played Mr. Terrific in Superman Legacy on his official Twitter account, Black Twitter has been eager to learn who the new heroic character is. The DC universe, like MCU, has numerous superheroes, but Mr. Terrific is a legacy shared by two legends. The mantle of Mr. Terrific is passed down from Terry Sloan to Michael Holt. Is he related to you, Dr. Holt?
Right.
To Michael Holt, in the same way the roles of Black Canary and Black Panther were passed down in the Arrow series and Black Panther film. The original version is typically now referred to as Mr. Terrific, while the second one is commonly, they spell it differently. Commonly Mr. Terrific.
So the first one is usually spelled out.
Mr. M-I-S-T-E-R. Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And Michael Holt, who is the fan favorite, is just M.R. period. Terrific. And he is the best, I think.
Yeah. Despite his valuable influence on the DC universe, he remains one of the most underappreciated characters in DC history. The DC universe is planning several major films for the future, such as the Justice League sequel, which was undoubtedly will undoubtedly necessitate a figure like Mr. Terrific. Still, it would be beneficial to debut him in his own film. If you agree, let James and Peter know while the call for a live action version of Mr. Terrific is building. So this is really, really interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with this. And I agree, a live action solo film of Mr. Terrific would be super dope. It would bring in, I think, just as much energy that Black Panther brought in.
Correct.
In my personal opinion. So yeah, what are your thoughts on it?
I totally agree. I totally agree with you. He is the equivalent of Black Panther. He is filthy rich. Mm-hmm. Filthy rich.
Yeah.
He is a technology genius out of the box. He created programmable matter in the DC universe. Huge game changer. Major. I think we should all hashtag and let James Gunn know, and Peter Safran, as much as we can, we should hashtag Mr. Terrific. It depends which one you want, if it's MR period Terrific.
Right.
Or Mr.
Hashtag
Terrific.
all of them.
Yeah. Let's get on it, Black Twitter.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm going to definitely do a TikTok on it for sure, because I would love to see more representation and more superheroes in of us. In especially, we don't have to create new ones. We can just go with the ones that we have that nobody talks about, that are very vital to the overall universes. But that's here or there. Let's move on, shall we?
Oh, Dr. Holt said he has an uncle named Michael Holt. You need to ask him if he's living a double life. Is he a billionaire, trillionaire?
Right. And if he is, ask him if I can hold $40. Okay.
I don't care. I'll borrow $40.
Okay, about $40 from you. Supergirl. Hold on. What's going on with Supergirl? Okay. Supergirl has been revealed. They have finally picked Supergirl. And the award and casting goes to Millie Alcock. Now, you may not know who she is, but Australian actress Millie Alcock has been chosen to play Supergirl, including in the title role in the upcoming DC Studios film Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Variety reported. Alcock, 23, played the young Rhaenyra Targaryen in the first series of HBO's House of Dragons. Shout out to Simeon. I know, really? This is a very interesting pick, but I can see if they're gonna go with the blonde version. If they're gonna, it was very interesting. I'm gonna see where they go with it, because she's a good actress. I think that.
I hope they darken her hair just a little bit, though.
I don't know. Well, this is her. This is how she looks in real life. The other one.
Okay.
And what you're seeing right now, what I'm about to pulling up right now, this is her in what do you call it, in House of Dragons. The Targaryens are blonde, like super silver hair, like blonde stuff or whatever. But yeah, going back to Millie Alcock, she will play the Woman of Steel in the new DC Universe film by James Gunn and Peter Safran. So this is a very interesting pick, but I'm not surprised. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if they're gonna keep the blonde, blue eye, Supergirl image that they already have, then this is she fits the bill. I also think that this is a smart choice because if they're going to give her the if they're going to make Supergirl more like the Superman, like the Henry Cavill Superman, she plays a darker energy. Especially on House of Dragons, she plays this kind of brooding young girl. So that I think that she would be able to fit that really well. So we'll see. I want to see what she does. I prefer the Supergirl from the Flash because I really liked her. I feel like she was best like that kind of like what is it? What's his name? The director. Oh my god. Henry Cavill's director for Justice League. Why am I forgetting his name?
Zack Snyder?
Yes, Zack Snyder. I feel like she gave me more of the Zack Snyder energy. But you know, we'll see how it goes. I'm not mad at it. I'm not surprised, but I'm not mad at it at all.
I'm super happy about this because I've been waiting to see a Supergirl that is comic book accurate. Most people don't realize that Kal-El, Superman, you know, he came to Earth as an infant, and we all know that, but he was coddled. He was protected. She was not. She was a teenager when the entire planet disappeared, and then she had to fight her way to Earth. She has severe emotional issues. So to hear that she can play dark and brooding very well, I love it, love it, love it. And I saw a little bit of House of Dragons, so I saw, and I know that it's really edgy. So she can play edgy. So that's, let's hope.
I'm sorry. Simeon said, let's hope she isn't as fast with her uncle as Supergirl. Now, he's talking about the House of Dragons. The Targaryens interbred. So, you know, she, in the show, she slept with her uncle, which was really, really weird. But I don't think that that's the same storyline. Bless you. I don't think that it's the same storyline.
I didn't sneeze. I was throwing up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's weird. But that's here nor there. But going back to this, I am looking forward to this. I hope this comes out fast because I really want to see this. I've always loved Supergirl. Even with what's his name?
Melissa Benoist.
No, Christopher Reeve. And then they had a Supergirl after that. You know that I know that some people didn't like that because it wasn't canon, but I just enjoyed seeing Supergirl. Simeon said sorry.
It was canon. It is canon.
No, that storyline was not canon. There was no Omega Hedron in the original Supergirl. They made that up. They added that to the storyline. There was not an Omega Hedron.
Yeah, I know that, but they still claim that was canon. And the reason why I say that, you can check this, is in the latest Flash movie, they had Christopher Reeves and that actress together. And they wanted to make that canon. And back in the day, they tried to do it, but he was unavailable. So anyway,
let me say this. Let me not say canon because canon is when it's in the universe. Okay,
right.
So I did not like that storyline because it's not comic book accurate. That's the better word. Yes.
Yeah. Even Supergirl the series with Melissa Benoist was not comic book accurate. And the woman who played Supergirl in that movie played her mother. So it was really cool to see her come back in.
Now, I will say this. I did like, even though it wasn't canon, or excuse me, it wasn't comic book accurate, CW's Supergirl, I actually enjoyed that show. I did.
I liked a little bit of it. Melissa Benoist is a decent actress, but overall, it was not Supergirl.
No, it was cute though. It was cute for Disney. But even though it was Warner Brothers. Yeah, that's here nor there. But that was the Maverick Alert, guys. Let's go ahead and get into Blurred News. We have a lot to cover, and I want to make sure that we get through it so we can get to our Maverick of the day. First up. All right, DC Marvel. Yep. We're gonna be talking about Marvel Studios today. I don't think we have any DC news actually. But yeah, so Marvel over there at Wonder Man. Marvel Studios' upcoming Wonder Man series. I thought it was going to be a movie. I'm glad you clarified that, Dominic. Which will bring the superhero into the sprawling ensemble of the MCU. Has announced cast, a plot summary, and a few other details to share. Produced by Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings director Destin Daniel Cretton. or Cretin, excuse me if I'm mispronouncing that. Wonder Man is set to premiere on Disney Plus with a first season consisting of 10 episodes, more than any other MCU series on the streaming service. Also, Wonder Man's vanity, dark backstory, and place in show business will make him stand out among the other Marvel superheroes in the franchise. Unfortunately, the series has gotten off to a troubling start. Crew member passed away after falling on the set of Marvel TV series Wonder Man. A crew member on Tuesday morning on the Los Angeles set of a Marvel TV series after falling from the rafters passed away. Marvel spokesman confirmed. The worker, a rigger, was working on Marvel Studios' Wonder Man at Brantford Studio Center in the San Fernando Valley when the incident occurred. Deadline was first to report the news. Quote, our thoughts and deepest condolences are with his family and friends, and our support is behind the investigation into the circumstances of this incident, a Marvel spokesman said in a statement to The Times. That's really sad to hear, actually.
Yeah, so production has been shut down as of Tuesday. They have
That's
to
out of respect. They
do
usually
what they
do.
do. Correct. So it's a terrible thing to hear that someone lost their life while shooting this series. So that really sucks.
Now, the not to take away, but this just popped in my head. There was a rumor that this young man was actually going to be playing Wonder Man. Is that now not true, or do we not?
That's confirmed.
Oh,
that's confirmed.
Okay,
Absolutely confirmed.
Because I guess I was hearing that they're doing a movie and that he was going to star in a movie, but now it's going to be a series, which I'm actually okay with because then that gives him longevity in the job.
Right, but they are rebooting all of this and changing everything. So this is, and his love interest is supposed to be Wanda.
Really?
The Scarlet Witch. That is his love interest.
So I guess they're not bringing back Vision then.
Vision can come back, and he's going to come back. If you notice, they pivoted away from them as a couple. Mm-hmm. They're making room for Wonder Man.
Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, well, good for you, sir. Because I see people.
You better move from DC to Marvel.
That's what I'm saying. They're swapping. They're having a lot of, and this is all. I don't mind if they swap going from universe to universe. Because number one, it keeps people having jobs, right?
Yeah.
And like I said, it's bringing the audiences together. And I think that in the long run, when egos, move forward and we move past egos, we will probably see a Marvel and DC kind of collaboration. So I would love to see that, but we'll see how it goes. All right.
This is my favorite story of the day.
Yes, I cannot wait to talk about this. So now Screen Rant reports 10 actors who should play Storm in the MCU according to Reddit. Now that the multiverse of madness has been unlocked, there is no telling who could appear in the MCU when the X-Men finally arrive. There has been a lot of talk about who can revamp the mutants and fill the role, and the actors who originally played them in the Fox franchise of films, which the X-Men cameo in the latest Doctor Strange definitely increased. One of the most likely mutants to join the MCU first is Storm, one of the best-known X-Men and a character who has appeared in both the original X-Men films and the recent soft reboots. Should she appear as part of the Marvel big screen universe, though? Redditors have plenty of opinions on who should be the next to play her. Now, we have shout out to Samuel for putting all of these together. So this is, according to the fans, their top 10 picks, okay?
First so we're gonna go from 10 to 1, right?
10 to 1, correct. You wanna okay, so first
go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Ruth Negga. Forgive me for mispronouncing her name, but Ruth Negga.
I know there's no R, girl.
Hilarious. But Ruth, I think she's a very beautiful girl. I think she's stunning. She looks gorgeous on this picture. I don't think that she's a Storm. That's just my opinion.
I don't know her work. And
I don't know her work either.
To her, I'm sure she's amazing.
I'm sure she's outstanding. I'm sure she's outstanding. But I don't see her physically as Storm. And there's a reason for that. We'll talk about that after the end.
I already know
Now,
what it
next
is.
up is Freema Agayaman. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing it. Now, okay, we're getting close, but I still don't think that she should play her. But yeah, I think that that's cool. She's number 9. What are your
Again,
thoughts?
I don't know her work at all,
Don't know
so
her
it's
work
really
either.
hard for me to gauge who she is, what she's done, and how she would fit, or not fit. It's really difficult.
Simeon says, "I'm sure my first choice is down on the list." We may not
We'll
know.
see.
We'll see. So that was Freema. This one is Naomi Harris. Now,
This is number 8.
She is number 8. Physically, I can see her being Storm.
She's perfect. Yes.
She looks gorgeous. Now, this next one is one of my personal favorites.
She's number 7.
She's number 7. Yaya DaCosta. You might remember her from the America's Next Top Model. I think she would play a perfect Storm. I think she has a beauty to her. She is stunning. She's the right skin tone. She has the body. She can do it. Now, I don't know how she is acting wise, so that is remains to be seen. But as far as the look, she can do it. So that's Yaya DaCosta, and she's number 7. Next up is Carmen Ejago. Jogo. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing her last name. Okay. She's giving me Hispanic, and I don't know if she's giving me African queen. Now,
she does look Latinx, huh?
She gives me ambiguous, but I want a dark-skinned queen playing Storm. We have lightened Storm up for a while, and don't get me wrong, I'm light-skinned myself, but I'm just saying we have gone there already. I want to see
Storm should be my complexion.
Yes, if not darker. Right? Dominic's complexion or darker, in my personal opinion. Next up, for number 5 is Zoe Kravitz. I'm going to say an emphatical no. And this is
she's already Catwoman, right?
She's already Catwoman, number 1. And number 2, again, she's not dark enough. And number 3, no.
God, she looks so much like her mother. She's so gorgeous.
She's very pretty. I don't think I like Zoe Kravitz. I think that she's a cool. I mean, she had some things to say. She said some really slick things about playing Catwoman and her being a black actress and all that stuff. Whatever. Yeah. That was a little weird. But she's privileged. I understand that. She's the perfect Catwoman. Yeah. I agree, Simeon, and I think she should stay Catwoman. I think she makes the perfect Catwoman. And I love where she took Catwoman. That whole character. So it's really, really. Yeah. I think she should stay there. Next up, Gina Torres. Now, if we're gonna go there,
hey, hold on. AKA Dave Bautista's wife.
This is Dave Bautista's wife, Cupcake. Just FYI, if you're not back from IG, just so you know, this is Dave Bautista's wife. But yes, and formerly Lawrence Fishburne's wife.
Correct.
Yes, who she left for Dave Bautista.
That's correct.
But that's here nor there. Moving on, I love her. I've loved her since she played.
She's on 911.
She's on 911. Lone Star. Lone Star 911. Yeah. She is a phenomenal actress. I love her. Absolutely. Now,
but age-wise, think about it, age-wise, she's my age or a little bit older.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
So I don't know if that would. I don't know how old Black Panther, because they gotta bring it back anyway. Moving on.
Yeah, well, I mean, really honestly, it depends on if they're going to do a full-fledged Storm or if they're going to do the story of Storm. So if they're going to do a full-fledged Storm, then I think she would make a good Storm. I really would. So, but this is the lightest that I want Storm to be.
Okay, crazy. Your man is
right. I've been looking at the entire IG this whole time. Girl, you so funny, Cupcake. All right, next up, now, One of
Your
my
top three.
top three. Number 3 comes to Equa Martin Green. Now let me tell you
my
something.
choice. My choice.
Absolute number 1 choice of who, like, I feel like she should be Storm. Absolutely.
There's no, and then we know Discovery has ended, right? We know that she's out of a job.
Listen,
make her Storm.
Make her Storm. She can play young Storm. She can grow with Storm. She is Storm, in my personal opinion. Give her a job.
Gorgeous,
okay?
Dynamic. She is on the track to be like Angela Bassett level if she keeps it up.
Her name sounds like my first name. She gets my vote. Saniqua, yes, I like her, but no, really, Simeon, really?
What?
Listen, come on. I want to know why, Simeon. Explain. But no,
that's right.
If out of all of them, it would be Saniqua. Well, let me do the other 2 first.
That's mine. Yeah.
Yeah. She is absolute. We're in absolute agreement.
I like the top 3 though. The top 3, I wouldn't be mad at all.
I have a little bit of an issue with the top 3. We're gonna get into why.
Okay.
So the first one. Okay. So this is Saniqua Martin Green coming in at number 3. I think she should have got a little higher up, but it is what it is. Next up, Janelle Monáe. I kind of like this.
Visually, her skin tone.
Her skin tone is perfect. She looks like Storm. Now she's a great actor. I love her as an actress. She was in
Hidden Figures.
Hidden Figures. She was in the that movie. Oh my God, what was that movie about the slavery movie when she went back in time, back and forth in time?
Yes.
Yeah. So
I can't remember that. Yeah,
I can remember that. But she
yeah,
great actress.
Yes.
Singer, multifaceted, talented person. Great. I don't know. Actually, no, she would be in my. She's definitely in my top 3. She's in my top 3. I ain't gonna lie. This next one though. This is
number 1.
Oh, hold on, wait. I'll wait to say my choice because I still think she was slept on. Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
Okay, I can't wait. Me either.
So the number 1 choice on Reddit, who people think should be Storm, is Keke Palmer, and I absolutely disagree.
Why?
I do not think that she. Maybe she's been typecast. I don't know. I don't see her as Storm.
You know why I kind of like this choice?
Mm-hmm.
It's because people say that her and Angela Bassett look alike, right? Back in the day, everybody wanted Angela Bassett to be Storm. Yes. So it's kind of interesting that the fans are voting for her as the number 1 choice. We'll see. Like you, I'm kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah, so my number 1 choice obviously is Saniqua. My second choice is Yaya. And then my third choice is Janelle.
Okay.
Actually, Janelle and Yaya kind of fight each other on for number 2 for me.
So tell me why Keke isn't a good fit in your opinion.
I just don't think that. Oh my God, Simeon, I didn't even think about that. Tiana Taylor is
Tiana Taylor.
Bone, body, skin tone, features, perfect.
Everything. That is true. Can she act though? Has she done that kind of work before?
Oh, she can act. I don't think she's done major work, but I think she can act. I think she can. Oh my God, I didn't even think about that, Simeon.
Megan Good, huh?
Megan Good. No, I can't see. She's gonna make it too pretty. She's gonna do what Halle Berry did to Storm.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I love Megan Good. I think she's great, but I think she's gonna do what Halle Berry did to Storm and make it really pretty. And not to say that Storm is not pretty, but she didn't give me Royal African Queen. She gave me Supermodel. Halle Berry gave me Supermodel.
Yeah.
And I feel like Storm is so much more than that. And she deserves to be represented in this regal way. And I feel like Keke can do it, but she's not my first choice. I definitely think Saniqua could do it. I
would reverse the top 3 for me, just on what fans are voting on. It would be Saniqua, Janelle, and then possibly Keke. I know Keke is a fantastic, obviously, singer and actress,
I
So
will say
she
this though.
may be able to. I don't
Yeah,
know though.
yeah. I mean,
That's like a wild card for me.
right. Well.
Yeah.
I will say this: I would pick Kiki over Yaya, only because I know Kiki can act.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
haven't seen Yaya act. I think that Yaya has to look for it, but I think Kiki is a proven actor, right? Or a proven actress.
Right.
So I don't know. But yeah, I'm not looking at I'm not negating Gina Torres. But after Simeon said Tiana Taylor, now I would have to put her at number 2. I would still think Sonequa, and then I would make her number 2, and then I would make Janelle number 3.
The only reason why I wouldn't put Tiana Taylor is I have never seen her in anything. And this is a major.
Yeah.
This is heavy, people. To play Storm is a major and a big thing if it's done right.
I hear what you're saying.
Your acting chops need to be. You can't be going to acting school and getting coached. You need to know your business.
It's kind of like how we are with Thanksgiving. Go ahead and test out your recipes and your testing recipes on any other day. But Thanksgiving, you need to have your proven and ready to go recipes and your proven and ready to go dishes that is a family favorite. We don't have time.
Right.
I cannot. But Cupcake said Zoe Kravitz. I don't think I can't see Zoe Kravitz.
No, she said Zoe Kravitz question mark.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Maybe, yeah, I think that's a maybe. Zoe Kravitz. So Zoe Kravitz was placed at number 5 on Reddit, but I don't think. Oh wait, who's in Tiana Taylor's in Book of Clarence? Oh, excuse me. Coming to America. Oh, yeah, she wasn't Coming to America. White Man Can't Jump. The new White Man Can't. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you know what? I think I would put her.
You better be our IMBD.
That's what I'm talking about. Good, I would still put Sonequa at number 1.
That's my girl right there.
And then I'll put Tiana Taylor at number 2. I know you didn't just say what I think you just said, Cupcake. I know you lying. We're not having Krishan Rock as Storm. We're not messing this up. We get one chance if we even get this chance. No. 1001. Okay, Simeon.
Well, this list, it sounds like this list went over to Marvel. And I know they take this stuff very seriously when fans vote.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the list and people were voting and here we go.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if the top 3 girls got auditions.
We should
even the top 4, because with Dave Bautista, if he is being that he was a part of MCU, she probably has a shoe in. You know?
Yeah. We should do like monthly, like maybe not every week, but like maybe like once a month, like act characters that like we should feel like should come to the MCU or DCU, and like what actors should play them. That would be fun. Yeah. But we'll talk about it in the producer meeting. But y'all, we have to get to a commercial break, and when we come back, oh no, I think that's it. Yeah, commercial break. We're good. We're gonna get into a commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna get into who is Kimberly Brooks. I am so excited to hear about her. Dominic's gonna give us the 411 on that when we come back. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Because self-care should be luxurious. Luxe Noir.
Hey pilots, did you know that you can now catch the electrifying sounds of Bullet and Flight Radio anywhere you go? Yes, you heard it right. Tune in to the high-flying beats and soaring melodies by downloading the TuneIn app on your mobile device. Just search for Bullet and Flight Radio and hit play. It's that easy. And if you have a smart device like Alexa or Google, just say, "Hey Google," or "Alexa, play Bullet and Flight Radio on TuneIn." Experience the rush of adrenaline wherever you are. Listen to Bullet and Flight Radio on TuneIn using your Alexa or Google devices. soaring through the skies has never sounded this good. Don't miss out on the ultimate musical journey. Tune in now to Bullet and Plight Radio on TuneIn and let the music take you on an unforgettable ride. Get ready to elevate your listening experience. Brought to you by Bullet and Plight Radio.
We're black by popular demand. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button, share, and subscribe. It does help the algorithm, and it does let people know that we can come on and become pyromaniacs, just like us, or Mavericks, if you will. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Also, you guys can go ahead and hit Blaze. You can text Blaze rather to 833-793-2423. Again, that's BLAZE to 833-793-2423, and you'll know when we go live or upload. All right, y'all, it's time to get into some Maverick time, because we have, or rather, Maverick talk. So we can go ahead and talk about the latest Maverick in these streets. Now, as you guys know, we have been doing this series where we kind of talk about different influential blurs and influential people that has come into the blurred world rather, and has been major pivotal influencers in it. So in the beginning, we talked about Halim Flower. Shout out to him. We look forward to learning more about him. And I did put the playlist in there, so that way you guys can go ahead and check out. If you find somebody of interest, you can go ahead and check it out if you haven't seen it already. We also talked about Fleur Richardson. Shout out to her. And we talked about Matt Baker. Hey, Matt, how you doing, sir?
Co-founder of Marvel.
Co-founder of Marvel, late great Matt Baker. We also talk about Dr. Sheena Howard, this queen right here, doing the big thing. We also talk about Aletha Martinez. We also talked about one of our favorites, the Dwayne McDuffie, legendary brother. Yes, the legendary Dwayne McDuffie. So shout out to him. Sanford Green, we chatted about him as well as Natasha Bustos. We also talked about Loiso Makizi. Shout out to him. And we talked about Robin Smith. We also about Jamal Campbell. Hey, Matt, girl. Dr. Olsen. We talked about Jamal Campbell. We also talked about Queen Nyla Magruder. Shout out to her. And we also talked about Anthony Piper. Hey, Anthony. We also talked about Phil Lamar. Shout out to him. And the legendary Cree Summer. Don't get too crazy, y'all. Relax.
What a legend.
Yes, a legend. We also talk about the Keith David, one of my favorite voices in the entire world. Okay, and legend. We talk. Hey, how you doing, sir?
Carrie.
Carrie.
Yes.
Let's move on. Hey, Carrie, how you doing, sir? We also talked about Kevin Michael Richardson, this fluffy man. He's so sweet. We also talked about the Princess Tiana herself, Anika Noni Rose. So shout out to all of those amazing humans, and what a way to, this is a great way for you guys to check out and celebrate Black History Month by looking at all of those influential men and women of color. So definitely check them out. And this is no different. We're going to be celebrating another queen, and we're going to ask the question, who is Kimberly Brooks? So Dominic, take it away.
Absolutely. I'm going to start off by saying a little known fact. Her and Cree and Anika are really cool. The girls in this industry really keep tight, from what I read. Anyway, so let me tell you. Kimberly Brooks was born on my grandmother's birthday, July 29th. July 29th, but not 1982. Kimberly was born in 1982 and was raised in Southern California. And she has proven herself to be a dynamic voiceover actress within the industry, gaining recognition from her performances on many respected animated shows and interactive video games. So all of you gamers, you have heard Kimberly in a lot of different video games. It is just crazy. In addition to having one of the more sought after commercial voices, Kimberly is also known for extensive work within on air in promotion. She is one of the actresses that you'll hear on network TV, such as NBC, Fox, SoapNet, Discovery, and she is considered the voice of South Africa.
Oh, wow.
Really interesting, huh? So we have heard her on all of these networks. You hear her in news stories and in all kinds of network TV just as a voice actress. She's really been doing her thing. And she got her start, came onto the scene in the mid-90s. She was just a baby then, my God. I'm like, she was born in 81. What you talking about? She was a kid when she started. So she has proven to be the go-to voice actress. Though she typically voices background characters, Brooks has also done several notable roles, including the keyboardist, Luna of the Hex Girls from Scooby-Doo, the Storm Witch from Nickelodeon's run of Winx Club, and Jasper from Steven Universe.
Okay.
She has been the official voice, very interesting, of Barbara Gordon or Batgirl on TV and in the video game Batman Arkham, one of the most legendary video games of that whole franchise. She is the voice of Princess Allura in the Netflix, which I know you have just been watching, Voltron.
Yes.
Legendary Defender. She is the voice of Princess Allura.
That's interesting because I love that. I just finished it actually, and it was outstanding.
I didn't know she was Allura. That is unbelievable. And she had an accent all throughout it. Just brilliant.
She did, because that's why I was like, she was Allura.
I was like, ah. So she played Darla in Justice League War, that movie. It's a fantastic movie. If you guys haven't checked it out. That actually, I believe, is Dwayne McDuffie's last film before he died. Last film that he wrote. So it's definitely a darling. She also played or voiced the role of Cheetah, one of Wonder Woman's nemesis, right? One of her favorite nemesis, and Giganta in Wonder Woman Bloodlines. That's another film you should check out. She is also the voice of Bumblebee in Teen Titans Go and Superhero Girls, Mayhem in the Multiverse. She's done the voice of Mimi in Dexter's Laboratory. She was the voice of Puff, Madeline Spaulding in the legendary series Static Shock. She is still doing her thing. She has voiced the character Commander Cassette in Star Trek Prodigy.
Oh, that's one of our shows.
Yes, that has now been added to Netflix. If you guys have not seen Star Trek Prodigy, that is really a good show.
Yeah, it really is.
And lastly, on again, Netflix again, she is the voice of Tila, the Eldris, and Katura in He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Wow.
So that is what she is currently working on now. There's so much more, guys. I just tried to name the stuff that mainly had to do with either Marvel or DC, but she's more of a DC girl.
Yeah.
And she's done, obviously, work in Dexter's Laboratory and all the other stuff that I said. But right now, she's really doing her thing in He-Man and the Masters of the Universe on Netflix, which is one of their top 10 shows.
Right on. And if you guys want to know more about her, I'm putting the link in there for you guys to kind of check out. It's her behindthevoiceactors.com profile. So you guys can go ahead and check that out at your leisure. But she is another pivotal queen, apparently in the voice acting world that we just don't know. We listen to all of these voices and all of these different shows and cartoons and things of that nature, and we don't really realize how many people and how integral people are to those voices and how dynamic they have and they are rather to creating different types of voices. Like
Correct.
We just talked about her playing Allura in Voltron. I thought that it was a white woman that did.
I was just gonna say that. I watched that Wonder Woman Bloodlines movie twice, and I had no idea she was Cheetah and Giganta.
Crazy.
Unbelievable. And Tila, that's amazing. She is doing some big things.
Yeah. And
it's so nice to see us.
Yeah, and what you mentioned even in what do you call it with I was a huge fan of Steven Universe. Still am. It's just a really dope show, and for seeing that she played a lot of different voices on there, especially Jasper, that's really dope. But
and you like Static Shock too, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed. We had a week break, so thank you guys for giving us grace on scheduling and making sure that we were able to have that week off. But we're back full force, and happy Black History Month to everybody. Happy
Yes.
Black History Month to the Blurs out there, and happy Black History Month to everybody. We want you guys to have a wonderful, wonderful week. It is Friday Junior, as Dr. Nicole D. Vick says. But yes, make sure you guys, if you haven't done so already, feel free to donate to a 501c3 Bullet in Flight Radio. You can do that by sending them a cash app at Bullet in Flight Radio, or PayPal at paypal.me/Bullet in Flight Pros, as in productions. And you can also make sure that you guys are texting Blaze, BLAZE, to 833-793-2423 and we will notify you when we go live or upload, because this YouTube algorithm and the Twitch algorithm be a little crazy sometimes. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe on your way in and on your way out. We will see you guys on another one. Have a good one. You got anything else before we go, Dominic?
I just had a dumb question. Mimi is Dexter's sister in Dexter's Laboratory?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Wow, I had no idea that was her.
Me either.
Wow.
And I literally thought that was a white girl.
Me too.
Yeah. We're Black people are just magical, especially Black women.
Yeah.
But black people overall are just magical. I'm sorry, I was back on IG. Girl!
I told you I can be.
Okay, now you guys can go over to Dave Bautista's IG. Tell him that Pyro sent you, that the
and go to Gina Torres' page to show his wife some love, y'all.
Okay, Dominic, your skin is skinning. Okay, all right, skinning.
Thank you.
You got that good old glow going on. I know that's right. Black don't crack. All right, y'all. We'll see you on the next one. Remember to stay unusual, and we'll see you. Peace out. Bye.
See you guys.
Thank you for watching Pyro Media Network. For more information, please visit pyromedianetwork.com.